Hey, traders, it's Steve from the Stock Index Trading Room. I hope this finds you well. This is Saturday morning, February the 7th of 2026. So we'll be looking at Friday, the 6th of February. We'll look at that chart. And as promised last week, and if you didn't see that, please go to our YouTube channel and find the first part of this series. We're going to teach you how to find how we combine ideas and show you how you can find hidden market entries, triggers, and explode your trading success. I'll let you be the judge of that. That's what we want for you, right? Let's make this legal. Please read this. And I just did that. This is the second part of three-part series. How, when, where, members of the Stock Index Trading Room. Uh, these triggers are generated by strategies for their benefit. We are going to do an advanced live event. I would have hoped to have had that date by now. I've got to go to Tennessee. I've got a subdivision going on with three of my best friends in the world, and it's just Cleveland, Tennessee is exploding, and they actually want to expand it, but I've got to get out there. We've got to redo a charter if we do that, and some other things. My mom's birthday's coming up. She'll be 95. I want to go give her a hug. And I say all that to say this. I don't want to go for a few days. So I don't know when this is going to be. I would have hoped to have had that. I almost promised us last week. And I don't know, but it will be relatively soon. If you watch the series The Chosen, you'll laugh at that word. It'll be relatively soon, and we'll get that nailed down as soon as we can. Last week we did application number one, Delta pressure bars. Please go. I'm not going to go through this. Uh, go and look or pause this and read through this. This will make total sense about 15 seconds after you look at one of our charts. Okay. Application, practical application. We're not a theoretical room. We're not talking about everything's possible, so anything can happen, right? How many people do you know that know a lot more about the markets than they can take out as far as success in the markets? 95%. Most people know a whole lot more than they can quote to get, right? Well, our room is about helping you get at least what you know, right? So we're different. What we do is different. It's a different approach. So if you compare us and me to vendors, you'll be confused. That's not what we do. We're about how do we make it work? Okay. Now we're going to do order flow breakout included with our trap trader rocket. Okay. Order flow creates future price. That is undisputed. And if that's not your thing, getting in front of future price, this won't mean anything to you. You can go ahead and save 10 more minutes, right? We're going to talk about how order flow triggers us to get in front of price 100% of the time? No. A majority of the time? Absolutely. Okay. Step two in this series is just a simple enhancement to the Delta pressure bar rocket. That's a proven master entry system that we talked about last week. Now, today we're going to combine the trapping of weak-handed, late money, unknowing traders, and that's what squeezes the market up and down after the monster accounts get their accounts settled in the first 20, 30, 45 minutes. This is what moves the market the rest of the day. We're going to add an order flow breakout pattern to trap traders where they're going to get squeezed. And we're going to have double the pleasure, double the fun, double the power and reliability of a strategy. Both patterns that we use on our own have a high proven level of years of reliability. Together, we're going to show you how you can gain advantages in market entries that are very powerful if you choose to take advantage of it. We call this a breakout rocket, and this is what it looks like on a chart. And it will be real simple for you to visually. This looks like chaos, and we're going to make order out of it for you. Okay. So Friday, February the 6th, 2026, breakout rocket. It's the ultimate trader trap against breakout order flow. Okay. So that's a lot. And it looks like this: A, B, C, D, red bar, red line. So you can dissect this 100 ways of all of this is going on, right? Yeah, whatever. Oh, wait, slow down, market. Quit moving so fast. I can't analyze what's going on. Well, Rob knew that, and that's why he created these indicators and patterns. Okay. So see all of this, this delta pressure bar represents a massive amount of ratio selling to buying here, but order flow is going up. Structure reference is up. Taking this edge out is almost a given. What? Yeah, taking this edge is almost a given. So dips are being bought aggressively, and expansion 90% of the time is going to be up, right? So here we go, A, B, C, D up. We break out. We've got all of this selling in the market against order flow in accumulation. It goes up. We have all of this selling against order flow in accumulation, and it goes up. We have all of this selling. We trigger a break, and there we go, right? So that's all it is. It's just an excess of buying. Well, if we're green and we're going to rotate up, we like that. Excess selling, we like that when it gets trapped. Trapped, squeezed, trapped, squeezed, trapped, squeezed. Over and over and over and over and over. Okay, so the pattern we're looking for, A, B, C, D up. We have this delta pressure bar. I call this a rocket the first time I saw this. This just looked like it was ready to take off. It looks like jet fuel coming out of a spaceship. Okay, now, so this is the pattern. This is the pattern. And I have today, I'm not going to go through this. We've been doing this. I've got Friday loaded. And you would ask, well, why does that not have an error on it? We wait 10 minutes before I mark. I'm not saying wait 10 minutes to trade. Jack Swigert says the number one reason retail traders lose money, that's his words, not mine. And he's of Market Wizards fame. He studied more losing traders than anybody else in our generation. He said number one reason retail traders lose is they try to trade the open with accounts way too small and they don't understand what's going on. Now, I'm not saying wait 10 minutes. I say all that, say that don't wait or wait. I don't. We wait until 7:40, right? And then we start looking for our patterns. Okay, and the first one is right here. It's an A, B, C, D. Okay. Some of the things you notice, really strong order flow with trap trader oscillator, and that's what it's reading. Look how many people are trapped on the wrong side of this breakout, right? So this was disappointing. It only went, each continuation bar is a point, 4 ticks. It only went 4 instead of 5. And that's disappointing because we have tracked this and the ES likes to move in 7 and 9 point chunks. So anyway, that was our first triggered entry. We came back down and that's not what we're about. I watched some of the competition and they talk about everything, but um, this is a practical application. I know I think I've got a cell in here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. A, B, C, D. This one's, it's looking in the middle of all this gobbledygook. Okay. Too much buying. Too much buying on the trigger bar against order flow. Well, y'all, you can already tell me which way that's going, right? And we get this pivot retag. Now, next week we're going to talk, and in the series we're going to do, we're going to talk extensively about why this entry is vastly superior to this entry. Okay, this tight little formation here that we get too much buying against order flow, and that works. Now, this you'll get a lot of these if you decide you want to apply that trade. Okay, I got one more and then we're going to be through. We're going to talk about a couple other things right quick. We're going to teach this extensively in the upcoming webinar. You know, and if you go to that or if you come to the room, you get good doses of this every day. If you're not, you know, it doesn't matter what it does. It doesn't matter what kind of day it had or week or month, right? If it's not your cup of tea, we get that. We get that. So here we're looking at lots of things. I'm going to share three things, three inside secrets of the stock index trading room in one bar. We get an A, B, C, D up, prices sideways, order flows breaking out up. We get all of this selling against everything. Everything is pointing up, and these people are selling this. Bless their heart, right? 90+% of the time that gets squeezed out. Now, here's the other key here is with structure reference, the green colored background says that we have a over 85% chance of taking this edge out right there. Because that's what this is about. This is a single move. And so all that matters to traders that know what they're doing is, are we going to take this edge out or this edge? It's all that matters. We take that edge out, we continue the uptrend. We take this edge out, we kill the uptrend and start a downtrend. So everything is within this. Science behind market expansion. This is a encompassed pattern. We have a really small edge, which we love to trade. Tight patterns. We have this edge and this edge, and we have a green bar going up, a red bar going down, and we have trading inside both ways on this, okay? It's not a state of confusion. I used to think, boy, they're confused. They're not. What's happening is innovators who will eventually make the most profit in trading, these folks are selling it, right? They think this is enough and we're headed down. These folks are buying. Butchers, bakers, and candlestick makers think you have to guess which side's going to win to be profitable. Okay. You don't. And I'm not going to go into that. You just don't. We have a pattern here, ABCD, so we would buy this. But science behind market expansion says that when we go up and this gets taken out, what do the sellers do? They quit selling. They're not stupid. They're not stubborn and, oh, I'm going to revenge trade because I think, you know, what they don't care about that. What do we know? What have we taught you, even if you're not in the room? That this about, I don't know, 90% of the time, and that's close, will get some rejection. It will get some contestation. But taking this out is a high, high, high probability. So we go ABCD up, market science behind market expansion, structure reference, and we're happy. Yeah, we're happy, right? So this is the fading of this. This says, oh no, we're not going down. So we keep going up, right? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you. Now, you don't have to figure all of that out bar to bar to bar to bar and all of this. It's already done and it's color coded. It's like, okay, we go green. Where are we going? We're going to try to take this out, right? All right, so we go red. Are we going to take this out? I have no idea. I have no idea. We're going to try? Yeah, we're going to try. So you could trade the Batman here, 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 but here's an ABCD down. Way too much buying and they get squeezed. Kind of choppy, but there we go. All right. So we have built-in targets based on structure for everything we do. Now, that's all I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what Friday did. I marked them all. There were what is that? 11. There were 11 entries, and 10 of them went 3 or more points. Some of the things you'll see here, 1,000% profit probability. This was a good day, but not the best day we had with this system this week. We use 11 tick instead of 15 tick stop with this. And I would not do this if I was trading for 2 and 3 handles and they both had the same win percentage. I wouldn't do that. You know, I wouldn't do that. One of the things that I love doing is I'll take and make my target twice the size of my stop. Okay. If that's over 50 and it's just a Ronco trading, set it, forget it, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're going to guess every top tick and bottom tick. No, probably not. But are we going to work the high probability of things working our way to assure that we're going to have a level of success? Yeah, we are. One last thing, and then I'm out of here. Uh, we look and we see 1.8 million contracts. Okay. If you're trading a proven winning strategy, that reads order flow and traps and gets you on the right side of market expansion more often than not, well, you have more winning entries when you have 2,000, 2,300 contracts versus 980,000, less than a million. Well, 2 million give you twice of 1 million. Maybe not every day, but over all that concept, absolutely. So we're up in here and we're seeing monster days. It's not because we guess better than you. We don't. We don't guess, right? We don't guess. We get monster days because we're having monster volume. That's all. That's all it is. We see things like that and you go, wow, we can't believe that. Well, if we go back to those clamp down periods, will it be successful? Yes, it will. Will it do this? No, it won't. Okay. Now, again, that's reality in trading. I'm not trying to dampen your spirit about anything. I'm trying to let you know that we are realistic up front. We respect your integrity and character, and we know that we're not even going to try to blow smoke to try to trick you into doing something, right? You deserve better than that, and we give you better than that in what we do. So, breakout rocket, ABCD rocket lead out, 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago, we decided to marry the room's principal trading fundamental behind rockets and order flow breakout. We decided to get in front of price when too many traders were on the wrong side and were going to get squeezed out. That was our number one revelation, and we have traded that with this kind of results from that day. And I'm not going to tell that story. So if you want to do this, come join a room and we get you started Monday. If this doesn't look like your thing, it doesn't look like your thing. And we get that. We respect that. There are a ton of ways to do this. We have 90% to get in front of price. We have 85 to 90% that all of these people on the wrong side of this and they get squeezed and we take advantage of that. So on behalf of Rob Mitchell, who designed all of this, and you can imagine how many successful traders we have in the room with things like this. We wish you the best in your trading. Choose to believe.